What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to the Vision Podcast. It's gonna be another dope episode with the homie Reese Parker. Welcome, brother, man.
Howdy doody, brother. How the heck are you?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. It's a pleasure to have you on the podcast, bro.
I appreciate you, man. I appreciate the opportunity and shit.
Yes,
But we
sir.
going we gonna get to the juiciness.
That's what I'm talking about, man. All right. Where you originally from?
I'm from Colorado Springs, and then when I was like 15, I moved up to Canyon City. But I've been a Colorado native since I was born.
That's what's up. How long you been making music?
Um, I'd say like officially like probably like 7 years. But I did make this like goofy little pop track when I was like 10 when I was like making YouTube videos and I wanted to be like PewDiePie. So if you count that, then I guess like 12 years at this point. But that song is nothing.
Crazy, bro. PewDiePie. That's a throwback, bro.
Yeah,
That's fucking
I
throwback,
know,
dog. That's a
dude.
throwback, man. When did you start taking music serious?
Um, Probably like 3 years ago or so. Maybe yeah, like 2 or 3 years ago, because I started getting tapped in with the industry of it and started promoting shows and realized that there was something viable to it. And every other week or so, I was throwing a show down at a place called the Steel Pan, and that just made me want to push my art because now I was meeting artists over and over again, and it just kind of spiraled from there.
Dope, dope, bro. So who inspired you or what inspired you to start making music? Like, was there a particular thing that like sparked the fire to make you want to start your vision? Like create everything that you're doing now? Because just to kind of remind everybody, we're in their compound right now. This is their creative space. This is the spot where all their magic happens. So what inspired all this, bro?
Honestly, I think it was just like watching. It's kind of weird, but like watching like old like Cartoon Network shows and stuff, it made me start to think of things super differently. So I just like was addicted to that shit. And then I was watching like Total Drama Island, and I was like, I'm gonna be famous too one day. And I didn't know what lane I was gonna be in, so I made YouTube videos and I started trying to work on music, and it was so unachievable because I was not good at it. I didn't have anybody who taught me anything about it. So um, over time, I just started hearing like independent artists like Tyler the Creator and the whole Odd Future movement and like Hobson, and I was like, damn, like I could like probably do something with that, and replicate that. And it took a while, but I think that that's about where I'm starting to get to.
Yo, bro, that's fucking awesome, man. Do you remember the first song you ever wrote? Like your first serious song where you were like, "I'm gonna do this."
Oh man, yeah, I was going by the rap name Peace Rarker,
All right.
and it was like just some YouTube beat, like random, like the way that everyone who raps nowadays starts. It's like you find a YouTube beat and you have three lines that are really good, and then you pad out the rest of it for a song, and you're like, this is a fucking club banger. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Recorded on Audacity. I don't remember what it was called or
Audacity,
anything.
bro. That's crazy,
Yeah,
dude. That's
right. See,
wild.
everybody has
That's
that. That's where
crazy.
it all starts, bro.
Yes. Yeah, man. That's wild, dog. That's wild. Um, what was the first project or EP that you put together, bro?
I put together this EP a long time ago called Edward the EP, and that was back when you and I were in school together. Like first little project I did, I think it was like 5 songs. None of them exist anymore. Like
Damn.
it's all taken down. But the first project that you can find right now is called Baby Blue Eyes, and I made that one like 2 or 3 years ago, and that's what got me started getting into more shows and getting into just the whole scene. And I use that music as leverage then to be able to book shows and do all these things, which then made it like a full time thing, you
Yeah.
know?
All right, bro. Can you describe the creative process behind the creation of that project, Edward? Because I remember my first project sitting in the room with me and Dean, just really trying to figure this stuff out, man. So, like, what was your creative process, man? Like, describe where you at in life. Where were you mentally, emotionally, and just like chasing the dream, man? Like, it's always an interesting thing chasing that dream. Where were you at with that?
It was rough, dude. Like, I was like depressed as shit. I was like living with three of my friends in one bedroom at my buddy Beans's house for a long time. We're not cool at this point, but we were friends for like 8 to 10 years or something. And we would just all stay in his bedroom and we all lived there like on some bumming it shit. And I had this little dinky laptop and I was like, you know what? I started learning how to make music with Nova Meek. And then I was like, I feel like I should make something more. And I started learning to sample and stuff. And I felt really proud of it. but I didn't have anything in my life. Like the best accomplishment that I had was like I worked at Sonic and I got straight A's for one semester before I went back to fucking off in school. You know what I mean?
Damn, bro.
And that was about the time period that was.
See, those are the beautiful moments, though, bro, because you look back at those things, and that was the battery in the back that got you to where you are now, you know? It's like
Hmm.
that push. It's like,
No, for sure. It was wild. Like it was wildly motivating to like wake up with three of my buddies and we just are all like hung over in our drawers getting ready for school. Like, fuck this, bro. We need to get a crib, bro. Like
yeah,
I can't keep doing this shit, dude.
yeah, man. The struggle, man, that shit pushes you to a whole new level, dog.
Yeah, for
Yeah, man.
sure.
What project would you say you are most proud of out of your catalog? Whether
Oh
it's a
man.
song, EP, something that you genuinely or like has something in your heart where you're like, I fucking love this project.
I would say that Grandma's Boy. That's the album I dropped last December. There's some stuff that's like really heartfelt on it, and then there's some like some of the tracks I played the other night, like Bubblegum Bandits, 13. You know, there's like these crazy hype tracks. There's like some weird dubstep breaks on it and shit.
All right.
But then there's also like songs called like there's one called Flowers on the Stone, and it's like about it's like a song to my kids for when I die, but also a reflection of like when I was a kid and my grandma died, because she was like my best friend for like my whole life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, that was like my ride or die, and then she died. You know?
Yeah, man. R.I.P. to grandma, bro.
Yeah, bro. Shit, man, it was it was kind of fucked up. I was all playing Smash Brothers, and I just hear my mom screaming. I was like, "Oh no!" Run
Damn.
downstairs.
Damn, bro. But shit, man, that's another one of those things, man. Like that brought one of your most proud pieces of art,
Hmm.
you know. So that's what's up. If y'all haven't checked out Grandma's Boy, go check it out. All right, let's see. How did you and Nathan meet?
Oh man, it was kind of funny. So we didn't know each other, and we were like talking for a little bit, and I don't even remember this conversation about working on music together, and then that went nowhere. And then Nate saw that I was starting to do shows, so he hit me up and he's like, "Hey, like I'll do a bunch of your show recaps. Like I'll give you like a bundle deal for like $1,200 or something for like 5 or 6 recaps, which is a good deal." But I'm like, dude, like I'm working at this little fucking dinky factory. I got fucking 2 kids right now. Like, what? I cannot just drop 1,200 on
Yeah.
videos. And he's like, well, I want to work with you. So can I do your music video anyways? And I was like, yeah, okay. And then after that, I started taking him to shows with me and he started making connections and getting his bread up and I was getting my bread up. And then we started kind of figuring it out, you know?
Oh yeah, man. True partnership. It's kind of what me and Dean did, pretty much, dude. That's wow. That's beautiful.
How did
That's
you
what's
guys
up.
meet?
Man, dude, me and Dean have gone back all the way towards middle school, but we became friends in high school. Rapping back and forth in our Spanish class, and one day he thought he could outsmoke me, and I got him higher than shit, and that kind of was the birth of our friendship, man. We became really good friends after that. He's one of the coolest people I've ever fucking hung out with. I was like, damn, this is a real genuine dude, and it's the first person to actually believe in my dream, bro. Like when it came to like my whole story, like Dean was the first person to ever like be like, "You have something, bro. Like you really got this shit." Like, and I can tell he wasn't bullshitting and lying to me because you know how like all the homies are like,
Oh yeah,
"You
they're
got
you
this."
throw a freestyle down there like, damn bro, you
Yeah,
gonna be platinum one day.
yeah,
But
bro.
it's
Well,
not from like the bottom of their
yes,
heart.
no, like he whipped out his phone and was like, "This is gonna be a legendary moment. Rap that again," and it made me realize, man, like he jumped off his ledge with me, and it made me realize, like, damn, like he really believes in me, and I didn't even believe myself that much at the time, and it pushed me to be who I am now, be Sleazy Reese, and he had crazy bars, and he always was like, man, nah, like, nah, bro, I can't rap, and I always was like, dog. I'm gonna be your Dr. Dre today, motherfucker. You are gonna rap. You can rap your ass off. Like he can bar out. Like honestly, say like if anyone I can say like humbly has the potential to outdo me as an artist is my friend as Dean is because he's multi-talented, dude. Like we push each other to be great, bro. So that's how me and Dean met, bro. We like just rapping in class, just being friends, and it's wild because like now we're just steel on steel, bro. We keep each other sharp. We push each other to the max, and it's like Goku and Vegeta. We'll be damned if we let each other top each other. So we just keep that positive competitiveness in our friendship. Never let each other lack. We call each other out on our bullshit, and we hammer each other, making sure pause. We hammer each other, make sure we fucking goddamn go to the limit, bro. Like make sure we go through everything that we can that we can possibly achieve in our life, we push each other to do that and be the best men we possibly can be. So that's our friendship, bro.
Hell yeah. No, that's the friendships that you need, bro. You need someone to push you to that next level and really like they're equally bringing you up as if they are showing you out. You know what I mean? Like
Yes.
it's like they're gonna throw something down. You're gonna be like, "Fuck! I wish I came up with that one." You know what I mean?
That's what happens with me and him every time we're in the studio, bro. Every time we're in the studio, we literally create music and we're like, fuck, you beat me to it, motherfucker. Like, we push. That's the thing, man. If you don't have people around your circle that are genuinely either one, here's a better way to put it. If you're the best person in your circle, there's an issue. You guys should always be pushing each other to top each other, and it shouldn't be in a negative way where you kick each other
No, it
down.
should be fluid, bro. It's
Yes,
like everyone
yes,
gets their day, and then
yes,
next week it's
yes.
this person's turn, and that's just how it's got to be because everyone's got to learn from each other.
Yeah, man. It's teamwork, and I wouldn't be able to do half the things if I didn't have Dean, bro. Like when they say without a team you couldn't do anything, it's true. Like, and it's wild because me and Dean are like a fucking 2-man army, and it's dope. Like it's dope because literally right now as we speak, we're sitting in a room with 2-man armies right now. You two rock
Yeah.
shit out, and I got my fucking other army, half of my army right there, man. So it's dope. It's dope, man. That's a good question, bro. No one's ever got me to, talk on the other side of the camera. So that's dope, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. Um, how did Glass Candy Productions come about?
So I guess when I was a kid, I didn't know how to do this. Like I wanted to make a business out of it, and I knew that that was what I had to do, no matter what it was I decided to do. So, Nova, Boozy, and Helly Skelly and I, we all made like a little record label. We made Elegy, which was what we were doing when we were in school together, and then that fell apart because inner politics and shit. And then I was by myself at that point. I was like, well, I might as well find anyone else in my area who can rap too and try to make something, make some magic in another lane. So I made Sticky Lemon, and that was me, and then Dorian and Jericho, and that also fell apart. Dorian moved away for a while. Jericho was on some fuck shit, you know what I mean, super whack. And then it was just me again, and that turned into Sour Milk Records actually. And then it was just me again, and I was like, okay, now I'd rather just make this a platform for the scene. But I wasn't feeling the Sour Milk branding, right? Like I made that when I was like 18 on some punk shit. Like, I mean, dude, like I used to smoke 3 packs of cigarettes in my bedroom and like work on music and shit. Like that was the
Hmm.
headspace I was in. So I wanted something cleaner. So I turned it to Glass Candy and started using that to promote shows and use that as like a digital media outlet
Dope,
for
bro.
other artists. But that was kind of where it came from, was wanting to have a collective or some kind of platform to put people on.
Dope, bro. That's dope. So you did that more as like a community move.
Hmm.
All right, bro. Um, who are the members of Chasing Mice Entertainment?
That's just be me and Nate at this point. Dorian does some edits for us because he got real crazy with the VFX. But other than that, it's just Nate and I, man. We go out and some days he's editing and I'm shooting. Some days I'm shooting, he's editing. Or I think I just said that, but either way, vice versa, you
Yeah.
know. Some days it's us fucking thugging it out, going up to Denver for 14 hours. Like the other day, we went to this party at 2 in the afternoon, bro. 300-person party at your mom's house at 2 in the afternoon to go
Yeah.
shoot a video. What the fuck, dude? Like the banks aren't even closed right
Yeah.
now. What are you got? You know, so
Yeah.
we'll be on shit like that, and we're both just kind of like the chaos of the music scene. We're both looking at each other like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Just
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Dog, that's dope, bro. So literally a 2-man army.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Who would you like to work with locally and who would you like to work with nationally? Those are two separate questions.
All
Who would you
right.
like to work with locally? Let's start off with supporting the home base. Who would you like to work with locally? All the way from anyone in Colorado. Anybody in Colorado. Who would you like to work with?
Oh
Who's your
man.
who's your wish list?
I would say right now, like I'm friends with most of these people too. I just haven't gotten around to it. But like I think the three of us need to get on something.
All right.
I think Priceless and Caution and Wooked we need to get on something from undergrad. Um Obviously Isaac and the Lucidelic guys, they're fucking rocking shit. Troy BP, Scum up in Denver, he's going crazy. The Blotter Bunch guys, fucking I'm overdue for a song with Nova Meek. I'm overdue for a song with Nate. We haven't even made one together. He's
All
done some
right.
backing tracks or produced a couple tracks for me, but
All right.
we've never like sat down and like cooked like that. You know what I mean? Because we just we're making music in between all these other videos and all these other projects and shows, and so
All
I'm
right.
overdue for a lot of collabs. Blair's another dope one. Noopy um from Loud
Loud
Life
life.
Crew.
Yeah.
Yep. Estefani from Loud Life, like all of those people.
Yo, bro, that's what's up, bro. You hella tapped in. I fuck with that, bro.
I appreciate that
Yeah,
shit.
that's good, bro. That's
Oh, I need
good.
one with Andy and Blitz too. Almost forgot about them.
Yeah, bro. Hey, maybe
Like,
we can make that happen for you, bro. Maybe I can make that happen for you. What would you tell the younger version of yourself if you could get back and go back in time? Like, what would be the advice if you can go back to like 18, 16, 17, 18-year-old you? What would you tell
oh, dog, I'd say wear a condom.
them?
I love my kids to death, bro, but I wish I was like, dude, like I loved cream pies too much for my good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I had all three of my kids right now instead of back then.
Yeah,
But I think of it this way: I'm about to have an empty house at 40, and everyone else can have kids, and I'm gonna be in the Bahamas and shit.
yeah, man.
But
That's dope, dog. That's dope. All right. What is your vision for your team, and where do you see yourself in 10 years? Oh, you got me on that last one. All right, bro. What's your vision, man? Next 10 years, where do you see you and Nate? Where do you see you guys taking this brand? What's the destination, bro? For the other half of the army, the two-man army, where do you see you guys taking this dope ass brand and this vision? Where do you see yourselves in 10 years?
I want to make soundtracks for movies. I really want to make a soundtrack. Like, I want to get like into like some more funkier, jazzier shit. Make a soundtrack for like a Quentin Tarantino movie or something.
That'd be
I want to
hard.
make a movie like Quentin Tarantino. We got a couple ideas. Like, I won't go into like plots and shit right now because they're extensive. But we have like an idea for a web series right now, a short film. I got two comic book ideas that we're coming up with. I got this idea for like a cheesy buddy stoner movie. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's just as long as I'm making art and like I'm comfy, like the rest of my money can go to the art. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like all I need is make sure my house is paid off, and other than that, like
That's straight.
it's just making whatever cool shit we can make, bro. Like that's always been the goal.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's up. Is there anything you want to let the folks know before we get up out of here? Anything that you want to shout out? Anything that's coming out? Anything that you got coming? Anything in general that you want to let the people know about? Let them know right now. Let's manifest it. Let's put it in the universe. Talk to them.
Um, don't let nobody tell you how your pussy's supposed to smell. Okay, keep doing your thing. Show love. Be you, and check out all my shit. I guess.